What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Pisces Sun Sign friends. If you were born between the dates of February 19th and March 20th, happy birthday Pisces, then this reading is for you. Before we get into it, I'd just like to say I have a new website, lightofriga.com. This is going to be a place for you to book a personal reading with me, to look at some crystals, to learn more about me, but most importantly, it's going to be a place for you to catch up on my daily readings. Each and every single day, I post a reading for the upcoming day so that you can make the most of the day. So I'd appreciate if you go check that out, maybe even bookmark it, lightofriga.com. All right, so today we're going to be doing a look ahead to the month of March for all Pisces Sun Signs, and this spread is designed to give you the leg up on March, to give you all the information you need to make March the best month you possibly can. I'm going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot and the Untamed Truth Oracle for this reading. The Robin Wood has been trimmed, edged, and shuffled, so it is ready to go. So if you would, please give me a moment to center myself and get the cards out on the table. All right. Okay, next we're going to go to the Untamed Truth Oracle, and we're going to ask it what message it has for Pisces Sun Signs this March. What message for Pisces Sun Signs this March? All right, my Piscean friends, let's get into it. What I'm going to do here... Wow, we got some major arcana, huh? Okay, what I'm going to do is look at these cards individually and then go back and see what they have to say as a whole. The first card we're going to look at is this card, and it represents the energies of last month, energies of February, and we've got the Four of Wands. I'm getting some happy vibes, Pisces. Was February a time for celebration, a time for happiness, everything going well maybe in your home life? That's kind of the gist of this card and kind of the message that I'm getting. It was a time to celebrate. Seems like moods were kind of high. Maybe good things were happening to you and you just feel like you're on cloud nine. At least for the month of February, that is. So definitely getting good vibes from this card, and seems like the last month was good to you. I just want to state that this is a general reading and it applies to a large group of people, so not everything is going to pertain to everyone specifically. So I encourage you to listen to what I have to say and look at the images and see how it pertains to your life to make the most out of this reading. Yeah, it's not going to, maybe not all of you were immensely happy, but I do get the feeling that there was reason to celebrate last month. This card represents the present energies, the energies of now. We've got the Nine of Swords. And it looks like a little bit of doubt, worry, maybe even anxiety is starting to creep in. Again, a general reading, I can't say what the cause of it is, but this is the ego mind kind of inventing reasons for you to be fearful, for you to be anxious, for you to worry about things. You may even possibly be losing sleep over because of this. So I think that there's maybe some event, or maybe nothing has, maybe no outward event has triggered this. Maybe this is something that has just popped up, but I do feel as though you guys are kind of psyching yourselves out here. Your ego mind is inventing things to be fearful of, and it's causing you some stress at this time. Okay, let's go on over here. This card represents the energies of next month, so the energies of March, and we've got the Lovers. Man, Pisces, you guys are all over the place. Okay. Yeah, it seems like a roller coaster ride here. The feeling I'm getting is that March is going to be a much happier month than you're feeling now. I think you're going to grow closer to someone, possibly romantically, but not necessarily. I think whenever I see the Lovers card, I think of not just romantic relationships, but also the love that you have for your family or your siblings or your sons and daughters, right? It's not just romance. So I think that there's going to be a lot of love in March. I think you're going to be a lot happier, maybe return to how you were feeling earlier in February. And you might even grow closer. If some of you are single, you might meet someone that really ignites your passions. And, this doesn't have to be a romantic partner again. This could be someone who just, is going to be a really long-term friend because you guys really connect in a certain way. So I'm definitely feeling positivity coming from March. I think it's going to be a happy month for you. And you're just going to be filled with passion and excitement. So that's a good thing, I think. Cool. Let's go on over here. This card represents what to hold on to in the month of March, and we've got the Ace of Wands. I think this card is saying take that positive energy and run with it. Start something new. Bring in some new action. When I think of Ace of Wands, I'm thinking of like a new project or a new hobby, a new job, something that requires your energy, and you're going to put your energy into something new. So if something new, the opportunity for something new pops up in March, this card is saying jump on it and take it. Don't dawdle, right? If there's a new opportunity for a new job, I'm getting good vibes from that. Whatever new thing pops up in March, I think run with it and put your energy into it and see where it takes you. So that's what you should hold on to. Let's move on over here. This represents the biggest obstacle or the biggest lesson you're likely to face in the month of March. And we've got the Five of Wands. A lot of wand energy, I've just realized. March is not going to be without friction. I think March is, I said it's going to be a happy month, but also there's going to be some... I always hate to use the word fighting because it's not necessarily fighting, but there's going to be some butting of heads with others in your life, I feel like, that you're not going to get along with necessarily. And they're going to be a kind of a hitch in your giddy up, right? They're going to be a little speed bump. They're going to kind of... I say it's not their fault. I mean, this is a co-creation. It's half your fault. If you're having a fight with somebody, it is half your fault. I don't care what you say. Okay? So, you and whoever this is or whatever group of people you're kind of butting heads against are going to kind of lower your vibes a little bit and slow you down. And so I think it's important that in the month of March you realize and you recognize when this is happening so that you can kind of just remove yourself from it because it's not going to help you in any way at all. It's not going to help you. It's only going to slow you down. So I would just say worry about you this month and don't worry so much about what other people say, think, or do or feel about what you're doing. Be a little bit more independent this month, and I think you can avoid some of these pitfalls. Okay, this card here represents what to let go of in the month of March. We've got the High Priestess, another major arcana. I'm getting the feeling that March is the month for action, is the month for activity. This is not the month for sitting back and analyzing, right? Pisces water signs have a tendency to go inward and really explore the emotional side of things. This card is saying this is not the time for that. March is more of a time for bringing new things into your life, bringing change, putting energy into new areas. So you can't really do that if you're sitting there being all introspective, can you? No. So you've got to be more outgoing this month, in the month of March, so that you get more accomplished and you really ride this wave of energy that seems to be pushing you. And so if you spend time going inward and analyzing and self-analyzing, then you're going to kind of miss that wave and it's going to pass you by. Make sense? I hope so. As always, if you have any questions about what I've said, put those in the comment section. I can clarify if need be. All right, this card here represents the energy of the people around you in the month of March, and I just want to state that, of course, there's individuals in your life, and they're going to have different individual energies. This card is just representative of the people in your life as a whole, and we've got the Emperor. Oh, people in your life seem to be very rigid. They're very structured, and they're very set in their way, and maybe even bossy to some degree, trying to tell you what to do. So I would hesitate against this. Like I said, you should be doing your own thing this month. You should be worrying about you, and I think that's the Emperor and the Five of Wands go hand in hand here. I think that they're definitely related, and the Nine of Swords. I think they're related in some way because you want to do what you want to do, Pisces friends, and you don't want people to tell you what to do, and so that causes some that causes some friction. So I would say, again, if you feel that happening, just back away, do your own thing this month. Don't worry about it so much, and I think you'll be a lot less stressed if you kind of focus on your own stuff this month. Not to say that everyone in your life is going to be bossy or rigid, but a lot of them will be, and it might be a detriment to your motion forward this month, positively. All right, this card here represents the biggest lesson you're likely to learn in the month of March, and we've got the Hermit. Oh, like I just said, I've been saying this. This is the month for you to do your own thing. That's what the Hermit is about. It's about focusing on you, not worrying about the outside world, going forward independently. And I think that's what you have to realize, is that if you follow your own light, then you will be guided divinely. You will be going forward in the best possible way. But if you follow the light of others, you'll be going off on some tangent. And I think that's kind of the biggest lesson here this month, is that you need to follow your own light. Others are going to lead you astray. They're on their own mission, and your missions don't necessarily overlap. So why would you follow anyone else? Why would you let them tell you what to think? Or why would you mold how you dress or what you say to fit someone else's ideas of normal or whatever? No, Pisces friends, this month especially is time for you to come out of your shell, do your own thing, and fly away like a butterfly. Come out of your cocoon. Let's say it that way, okay? So looking back at these cards as a whole, I'm seeing some roller coasters of emotions here. Not necessarily emotions, but I do think that February was a happy time, but you've allowed some stress and anxiety to enter. But I think as we move forward through March, I think you're going to find that things are going to be happier for you, if provided you ride this wave of new energy. You follow your lights, but also go your own path and strike out on your own, I think, a little bit. And a great way to do that is to start something new, something fresh that's going to revitalize your energy. Be sure that, if people in your life are causing you strife, then you need to kind of back away. Don't get into any arguments. Don't get into any fights. Just realize that, okay, they're on their own path. I'm on my own path. I'm going to stick to my path and just let them have their space. And I think that's going to help you a lot. Don't go too far inward this month. This is a month for action rather than a month for sitting and contemplating. So get out there and be a little bit more active than usual. And I think that's going to benefit you. The people in your life might be kind of rigid. They might not be like on your same wavelength, on your same vibe, which is why I kind of advise you to do your own thing this month, and so that their energy won't affect you. They won't bring you down to their level, or not necessarily down, but they won't take you off your path. So, and the biggest lesson is to do your own thing, be your own boss, explore on your own, and follow your inner light to the best of your ability. And I think everything's going to be just great this March, okay? All right, before we go, we asked the Untamed Truth Oracle what message you had for Pisces Sun Signs this March. And we have ourselves, of course, the perfect card to tie everything together. It's the Go card. And, I mean, you look at this. You see birds in motion. They're moving. And I think that's what this month's theme is for you, Pisces. It's movement. It's motion forward. And we don't need any stagnation right now. The energies are in alignment for you to go forward, to strike out in a new direction. And, as a result, you're probably going to have a really fun adventure. Okay? There's a lot of adventure on the horizon for you, Pisces. And I'm getting very good cards for you in a positive way. So I think this is going to be, I think you might look back at March this year and realize that this was a turning point for a lot of you, where you really got things in motion and you started some really cool things. So March seems very positive, Pisces. Keep up the good work. All right, that is the reading. Hope you got something out of that. Remember, this is a general overall reading. If you want a specific reading where I tap into your energies, head on over to my new website, lightofriga.com, and check out the personal readings tab, where you can peruse the different readings that I have, that we can work together to get to the bottom of your issues. So I'd appreciate if you go check that out, lightofriga.com. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, if you got something out of it. It lets me know you did. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comment section. I love to hear what you guys have to say about these readings. And if you really enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos I release. There's monthly, there's weekly, there's bi-monthly. You don't want to miss out on these readings, so hit that subscribe button. All right, Pisces friends, do your own thing this month, follow your own light, get active, and I think you're going to find March to be one of the better months. Okay, so I wish you love and light, Pisces friends. Have a great March. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.